And then I've got to say, before we talk about the fact they're going to have another fight about who's friends with who again, did you love the attention to detail after the Double or Nothing exploding sneaker super kick? They go back in the locker room and Bar Brady is with the Buckaroos and Hangnail Page, and Maddie is getting his foot wrapped by the doctor. Because you know that the pyro and those exploding sneakers, that's got to be painful, right?
The thumbtacks he stepped on, that's what's painful.
And he actually said, this is a quote, ladies and gentlemen, "I never thought I'd try to melt a man's face with an exploding sneaker, but here we are."
And by the way, the next time they do an exploding ring match, now you know what to do. Just put those sneakers all around the ring.
Yeah.
That worked.
But here's the thing. They probably won't do one of those because, remember, Moxley didn't sell it.
There were no bombs that went off. That was the other problem. Eddie Kingston sold it like he was dead.
Yeah, Eddie Kingston sold it when the fucking thing misfired, and Moxley, he gets hit in the head with an exploding sneaker and doesn't sell it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, but anyway.
I thought you meant he didn't sell the original explosion.
Oh, well, who sells anything? Anyway, while they're whining and griping about whatever their fucking issue is, and old they ought to call him Hang Dog Page now. He's just got that downtrodden expression on his face. The Dork Order come in, and they're upset that Hangnail is with his new friends. They're like, oh, you're with your new friends now. They're actually going to do a thing now between the Dork Order and the Buckaroos and Hangnail, all the friends from California, about who's my friend again. How many who's my friend angles have they done in this amongst all of the people who are legitimately friends? That's why they like to work together. It doesn't matter what's good for business. It doesn't matter what'll make Tony Khan any money. We just want to go to work and have fun working with our friends.
If I told you the Bucks were going to work with the Dark Order, what would the segment be? You probably would have guessed this exact thing. They would argue about who's friends with Hangman Adam Page.
Yeah.
You know, the problem is we've seen a lot of the friends wrestle their other friends for 4 years now. The point has to come where Tony Khan says, okay, you've wrestled all your friends enough, and we brought in other friends, and you've wrestled them enough. Now you have to wrestle someone else's friends.
Well, I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon because we got Dork Order doing subtle, smart aleck digs at, I suspect they're going to have a Twitter feud here pretty soon too. And also we got the information that Kenny has left the country, but he's not.
How did we leave that? That was the best part. Alex Marvez, with all of his charisma. We understand Kenny Omega has left the country.
Yeah.
What?
He's left the country, but he's not in Canada. Did you hear that?
Oh, I missed that. I was too busy laughing and he's left the country.
No, because he said Kenny has left the country. Apparently the fucking depositions were about to be unsealed.
Oh, stop it.
But he's left the country, but one of the idiots said, I guess he's gone back to Canada. Nope. He's out of the country, but he's not in Canada.
How does Marvez know?
Well, no, that was Hangnail.
Oh, that was Hangnail who said it. Oh.
Yeah, I think. So the point is, we know two things. We know Canada is safe, and we know that Kenny, because what other country would want him, has gone back to Japan, and I'm sure it's just so that he can be called on the carpet and be handed the official Harry Carey knife for the fucking way he's botched this video game. But the story will probably be he's going to go to Japan and get a friend, because you know that Tony wants all the Japanese friends of Kenny to come and play at Forbidden Door. It's a big international kids party there where all the kids from all the different countries can come and play with each other. That's my prediction.
Who do you think he comes back with, Ibushi or Okada?
Geez, hopefully Okada, because at least he's, a good wrestler, but I'm sure he'll come back with Ibushi because they have a history before of getting in the ring with sex toys and humping them in public. So that's probably who he'll pick. Am I lying? Am I telling a goddamn lie when I say that both Kenny Twinkle Toes Omega and Kota, who gives a fuck about him, Ibushi, both have a history of it on wrestling shows, getting in the ring with sex dolls and fucking humping them in front of people? Am I lying when I make that statement? Am I lying when I make the statement that both Kenny Twinkle Toes Omega and Kota I don't give a fuck Ibushi have a history of it on wrestling shows, getting in the ring with underage children, female in the single-digit age group, and having competitive wrestling matches with them where they're giving them all kinds of moves and grabbing all parts of their bodies to pick them up and swing them around? Am I lying when I make that statement?
I know Omega has. I'm not sure if Ibushi has, so I don't know for sure.
I'm pretty sure I saw that. I know I saw the blow-up doll with the big mouth open. Of course, it was one of the Japanese blow-up dolls, so the mouth wasn't quite as big as the American blow-up dolls, but nevertheless, I'm pretty sure I saw him with the goddamn children also. And I'm pretty sure that I've seen both of them in the match doing the deal where they pull their opponents' tights down and oil their fingers up and stick their fingers up their opponents' asses. But now don't hold a gun on me on that one. I know I've seen Kenny do it, but not Ibushi do it.
Well, these will be interesting history packages when they play them to build up the angle.
Yeah. So that's probably whose friends he's going to get.